Welcome back to my loft. I am so excited. This one is really cool. This was a suggestion. Well, that's how I took it. Diablo the Sanctuary. Very excited. This looks awesome. This is right up my alley. I had not heard of this one. Basically, I'm late to the party, so let's light some fires. Fire today. Brand new candle. This is Vampire Blood from Bath & Body Works. It's got, I think, strawberry. Whoa, we're popping already. Plum and jasmine. Anything with jasmine is so good. People like to make fun of this one and say it smells like 8th grade locker room because it's kind of immature, but I love it. Other people claim it smells like Swedish fish. And you know what? I don't mind that at all either, so fine with me. But we're gonna bust out the cutest little tiniest mini axe ever for this one. Here we go. Very exciting. I took some notes. This is really fun. This is really, really cool. The Diablo the Sanctuary Tarot Deck and Guidebook. So, goodness, I just don't feel confident in these nails. As cool as they are, I do feel like they are going to be a problem. Oh boy, look at this. Wow. First off, this box is gorgeous. Let's see. It's absolutely gorgeous. It'll look beautiful on my Tower of Tarot. I have a whole card I finally broke down and bought because I would sit them in the sun and they were starting to fade a little bit. I don't want my beautiful tarot boxes to fade, so now I have a cart that I call the Tower of Tarot. We've got a magnetic closure box, and you know I am obsessed with a good ribbon pull, so gracias to, this is actually Blizzard did this. And Blizzard is, I think this game, I think Diablo 3 was like their biggest moneymaker for a long time. Not anymore, but yeah, 2022 Blizzard Entertainment. So they coupled up, and so you're getting not only for the fans of Diablo, but this is on the more of the tarot end of it. They teamed up and did like a really cool collaboration together. So in 1992, let's see, just not sure how well we place stuff today, but we're trying. Oh, this ribbon pull. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Everybody's complaint. I did watch a few other reviews just to make sure I wanted to get them. But wow. Yeah, they are the #1 thing everybody says. These cards are huge. And yep, I have pretty small hands. They are quite large. But the good news, from what I've read and seen, they are... Oh, how well are we gonna cut this? I guess they're pretty flexible. So that might be okay. These might be the biggest cards that I have. I was gonna say I think they're my Whispers of the Ocean Oracle. Probably has them beat or comparable, but nope, I think these might be the very biggest. I'll compare them at the end, maybe. We'll throw a shot in there of how much bigger these are. These are absolutely massive, which is very cool because if you're just a Diablo fan and not a tarot reader, you would want this either way because you could, you know, I think I could see people decorating with them, using them as props and stuff, and just more fun for like the diehard fans. As far as tarot goes, yeah, they're a little big, but I can make them work. When they're big like this, you just, you can shuffle hand over hand vertically and get past it. So I think it'll be fine. Man, they are really got some flexibility, which is awesome. So we know that so far. So, in 1992, let's take a minute way on back now. I know this is a long one. We're already quite a while in, just rambling away. But in 1992, Mortal Kombat was it was like unleashed on the world. So I am kind of old. And I remember that. I remember mothers everywhere, like, it did to the gaming world what Garbage Pail Kids did to Cabbage Patch Dolls. Mothers everywhere lost their shite. They lost their minds. They hated it. They didn't want it in school. They didn't want their kids touching it. It was violent, gory, bloodlust, awesome violence. They just hated it. And what's really funny, so yeah, it's just blood spraying, fatality scenes. And it was gnarly. Like, when that hit the arcade, it was a whole different level, they changed the game. And then in 1994, the ESRB launched a rating system for video games, just kind of like the one we have for movies, like rated R and all that. So the very first video game to get the M for mature was the Super Nintendo version of Doom. So M meant you had to be 17 plus. It wasn't 18 plus, it was 17 plus back then. Pretty wild stuff, but yeah, we had Doom actually on our very first PC, our home PC. Now that was a big deal back then. They arrived in these huge, gigantic boxes with it was a HP, I think, or Gateway or something, and it had cow. It was white with the black pinto cow spots all over it. But anyways, I really sucked at Doom, but my big brother, he could defeat the whole game pretty quick. So I just watched like in awe. And we would die laughing. We were big zombie movie and horror movie fans. So it was so cool. I can pass level 1. So I would just sit there and watch him. He could make it through the whole game in a matter of a few days, or sometimes even faster, but right out the gate, he was pretty good, and it was so funny. I just remember the sounds, the music to it. It was so good, and when you kill the monsters, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's white noise to me. I can fall asleep to that. And for me, Diablo, I don't get to play Diablo, so I don't have a gnarly gaming PC. But when this one came out, with number 4, I think it gears around Lilith. When that one came out, that was a big deal, and I saw it all over the internet. So I pretty much live on YouTube, and everybody was like, Diablo 4, because Diablo 3 was so huge for the franchise and made them so much money. That was like Diablo 4, the release of that was pretty anticipated. So I have watched a little bit of that. I know a lot of people, they had kind of a rocky start, and I think they're coming out with season 2 correct me, please, because I know I'm getting it all wrong. I'm not a giant PC gamer anymore. Yeah, I grew up with totally different type of gaming. I'm from like Sega, like when that first started. So I mean, I'm good at Tetris and Dr. Mario. I really love that stuff. But yeah, so there wasn't a whole lot of supervision in my house growing up. So basically, Stephen King raised me. Yikes. It was like the era of zombie flicks and really gory, edge-pushing movies. Compared to now, it was pretty mild, but then the effects and technology was like way different. So it was a lot scarier back then. So if this game, like graphics-wise, holy cow, if Diablo had existed back then, it would have blown everybody away. So you gotta think, I'm coming from like really old, really original, terrible effects. So when I see Diablo 4, I was like, man, that is beautiful. That is so beautiful. So I don't know. The internet was just a baby. It was extremely slow, and computers were huge. Yeah, the graphics sucked. They were like laughable compared to now. So I see why patience disappeared and instant gratification has taken over the world. I don't know. I've watched the whole process play out as technology boomed and systems replaced previous systems before them so rapidly. Before me, there was 8 tracks and record players before that. I grew up with tapes and VHS, and then they got phased out into CDs, and now everything is digital. So again, I've never played Diablo, but I am a huge fan of this whole gaming revolution, and I adore monsters and zombies. I'm really into gods and goddesses and that whole stuff. So yeah, I adore them. So I'm late to the party. Tarot-wise, this has been out for a year. I didn't know about it. This deck was released in 2022. I was also very oblivious about the Garbage Pail Kids deck too. Some just slipped past me, but Thank you to Garrett3174, who was so awesome and commented on my, it's a different novelty collector's deck, actually. That was the horror, classic horror oracle. So that was all the cool, like, old school horror movies. I love a good novelty deck or collector's deck. Honestly, they've all so far panned out to be actual really good readable tarot decks as a tarot reader and not as like a mega... I'm not collecting this because I'm super into Diablo. I think it's a gnarly cool franchise, but for me this is going to be more of a tarot end, so I'm going to try to give you all what I can on that. So, but Garrett3174, you're awesome. This is right up my alley, and he asked if I knew of it and what I thought of it, and I had not, so thank you. I would have maybe never known about this one. I don't know why it's never popped up when I'm shopping, so really weird, but I love it. So far it's pretty cool. So it is now part of the collection. It shall join my Tower of Tarot. Much appreciation to Garrett. This brings up some history and I love it. So yeah, my throat's fun. Yeah, the original Diablo for PC was released in 1996 by Blizzard, who worked in collaboration with skilled horror. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's a hard word to say. Use your words. Guess we could have been flipping through the book this whole time. I'm sorry. Let's check it out. Yeah, the original Diablo for PC was released in 1996 by Blizzard, who worked in collaboration with skilled horror artists to create this visually stunning deck. The game to me is visually maybe the coolest I've seen, from the wildlife running around. I love the little bunnies and the deer to the crisp, clear, seamless slaughter action. I adore the weapons. Oh man, the ginormous saw blades and swords and axes. That's my jam. It's so cool. All the lore of the monsters is what really lights me up. This is so cool. The werebears. I'm not gonna know the names of all the characters. I'm just not. But I love that they have werebears in there and necromancer. Like, how often do you get to hear that? When I heard necromancer, it's like, oh, this is so my jam. Terrible. But man, the werebears, that's like a strange mutant descendant of the lichens, you know, werewolves and lichens. I love that stuff. So have y'all ever heard of Lycoy cats? They're a real breed, a real cat breed with a strange gene mutation. They look so crazy. They've only been bred for about 20 years now, but they're kind of spooky cool. They look like, they're just really cool looking. I love American Werewolf in Paris. It's one of my favorite movies and soundtracks. So I like that this franchise has all the types of monsters, from animals to demons to the undead. We're just rooting around the whole underworld on this one. I love it. So my PC is prehistoric. So I haven't played it. I still can play RCT2 on my PC. That is how mega old my PC is. So give y'all an idea. Yeah, I'm like a Tetris, pretty old school. So, but I love this. I'm gonna try. I know this is a big deal for Diablo lovers, so I'm gonna try to just like correlate what I can. But forgive me, and please let me know like the coolest characters and the stuff that I missed, because I know I'm gonna miss a lot of really cool points. I just adore this game though. I love when the little zombies or the skeletons crop up from the ground. That reminds me of Army of Darkness. My brother always had that on the TV when we were little kids, so I am stoked about that. I loved that one. Those skeletons might be my very favorite. So, yeah. So very cool. I'm very excited, and I think I'm just I'll put a timestamp so you can skip all this fun talk about all this. But let's just get to it, I guess. I think I'm gonna do let's do a comparison to the Rider Waite Smith deck, and we'll see how well it goes along with it. I wish I knew the names of, I think the miners maybe have all the names, and I'm not gonna know all these names, but we'll try. This could be fun. So, let's see. I don't know how to lay this out. These are massive. Massively cool and just massive all around. So, here we go. Finally, the flip through. Oh, they are a bit... Oh, sadly, they're a little flimsy, but I like that better because if they weren't, I don't think I'd be able to shuffle them. So we've got the Fool. I love his stance. I love his axe. That's pretty cool. And the Moon. Let's see. This is gonna be kind of tough. Alright. And we got the Magician. He's so awesome. I love that they do have the hand going up and the hand going down. That's a really important part. I love the skull hanging out down there. It's pretty amazing. This candle, this big old flame. Magician's about having all the tools that you need to make magic happen. You're using all 4 of the arcana minors. All the tools. The High Priestess. That one's pretty sweet. And they left the pillars. Look at that. I love that they have the pillars. The sword is amazing. Obviously into knives. I like sharp objects, so that's pretty great. And we got the Empress. Oh yeah, they gave it to Lilith. That's so cool. Because Lilith she's in a lot of real life lore. You know, Diablo's a fantasy, I believe it's, you know, not based on actual lore, but then I kind of think a lot of it is, really. It does kind of follow. I mean, they renamed some archangels and stuff, I think, but a lot of this stuff follows true beliefs of some cultures. So Lilith is like an insatiable appetite for eating lost souls and things, so she wanders around, and I think the game really nailed it on Lilith. So the Empress, I'm glad she got the Empress. That's pretty cool. Props to that. I love the border. I love that they have a little bit of shine, but the border is not a harsh border. I love that it goes through the card, and it's that is so sweet. I love the shine. I kind of wish they were gilded to match with that beautiful red, but you know what? They're pretty fancy otherwise. So. And the box, the textures, everything. I'm loving the ink. I do hope that black holds up because a lot of time black ink will chip, so let's hope it does all right. Emperor, he's very sweet. And we got the Hierophant. Ooh. So this one's your this is about rituals and your spirituality. This card's got a lot of crazy meanings. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna love all their cool tools and props and weapons. That's sweet. It looks like they try to keep a lot of it does follow really well. If you look at the background, it's got the wouldn't call them pillars, but like rock, stone, I don't know. That is pretty impressive. So it is like a genuine, does follow the Rider-Waite-Smith, it looks like. The Lovers, that's really cool. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And we got the Chariot. Ooh, yeah! This one's really cool. This is like a Cerberus looking... Oh, it's got 4 heads. Oh, man. I was thinking it was kind of like their weird, cool version of Cerberus, but that's awesome. I don't know, that's 4 monsters in there, I guess. How cool. Yeah, he looks just awesome. The Chariot is truly, it's got some dark meanings behind it, so this is perfect. Oh, I love it. That's very cool. And the Strength. Oh, this is my card. I'm Leo, so of course. How cool. We got I love the Gator, Crockley, all the monsters, man. I'm so impressed. I love them all. I don't know their names. It sucks I don't know their names, but I love it. They gave him the infinity. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. There were people that were complaining, saying that the art style is kind of simple or boring. I mean, I guess if you were to look at the game playing, you'd be like, yeah, it's because of the color scheme, it's just black and gray and little pops of kind of white barely, but I think they did artistry wise, graphically wise, I think it's pretty cool. Of course the game is so much prettier and cooler, but you can't just take a screenshot and make the card of that. I mean, it would have been fine, but I do like that they tried to go, I mean, they tried to go their own route, and I think they captured it pretty good. I think it's really neat. So I love him. This guy's, again, his staff is pretty sweet. Knife staff, spear, I guess. Spear staff? What's the proper term for that? I don't know. As a weapons weirdo, I don't know why I don't know what that's called. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh. Now this is also can be taken really dark card. This one and the world that we were just talking about. Or no, the Chariot. Yeah, this one, the World and the Wheel of Fortune. This is actually generally a good luck card, but could be taking some really dark meanings. I love that they did the wheel this fashion. That's pretty cool. Yeah, very neat. And the X up there, everything. Actually, yeah, I just noticed the numbers, so they are numbered, and in the right order too. I mean, well, Roman numerals, but everything's looking really lines up with actual tarot reading. We've got Justice. Oh man, that sword's sweet. So sweet. Do kind of wish he was sitting though. I mean, it doesn't make sense, but for Justice, we are missing those big pillars because that's kind of a huge symbol for that. But you know, you can't get everything in everything, I guess. And then we got the Hangman. Oh, he's really cool. I love that. Look at the hand coming down. Her holding. That is sweet. Oh, he's really cool. I really dig the Hangman in this one. Yeah. The skull, or the skeletons too. They did a great job on the skull artwork. I like that. Oh, if you've watched it all, you know the Death card is my most beloved favorite card of all of the tarot. I am a weirdo for the Death card. A lot of people, this card comes up and they get real terrified. Rarely does it mean literal death, but sometimes. It's more about what happens after you die. The eternal death and then being reborn again in eternal life. So there's a lot of cool meanings to death. It's sometimes you want some things that are not going well to end. So I like a good swift change. I love the double scythes. These are really sweet. That is cool. I can't tell. We're trying to put something in there. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but it is sweet. They got it in there. I like it. That's pretty good. I like all the arrows and the skeletons down here. Yeah, I am a little bummed there's not a horse. If you know me, I love a cool horse on my Death card. That's the one thing that's really missing for me. I think Z Tarot let me down too on that. There was no horse. I really like the white horse with the red eyes. I feel like that's the best part, but that's okay. It's still a really sweet card. And then we've got Temperance. Ooh, that's way cool. Look at all the stuff they match though. Wow. That is neato. I do like seeing irises somehow put in there, but how are you going to put irises in the underworld, you know? So, this makes sense, I guess. They know that they got our wings. They got, instead of the cups, not pouring into the cups, that's, I'm guessing that's some stone and water though still. And then you got the sun over the mountains. Well, yeah, I guess that's kind of a valley, huh? Oh, okay, so I guess the swords represent our irises. Yeah, you know, that's pretty neat. I like that they changed it out with scrolls, though. That's pretty cool. I'm sure if I knew who that character was, it would make complete sense. So again, and they got the halo. I mean, everything. That's really cool. From a tarot perspective, they did pretty good on that. And this should be the #1 coolest card of them all, right? This is Diablo. In many languages means the devil. So if they don't nail it on this monstrosity of a beast on this card, then they ain't doing it, you know? So, and I would say they knocked this one out of the park. This is a grand slam. That's really awesome. Look at him. Look at his horns. Look at that skull. I mean, they nailed it on. Some skulls can get a little cheesy. This is just so gnarly. I love it. It's a really good one. They did add the pentagram. which is fitting again. So yeah, wow, I love this one. He's actually, this might be the coolest devil card of all the decks I've got. This is impressive. He is awesome. He might be my favorite of this one too. And then the tower. I also really like the tower, and people get real scared when they see this one too. Yeah, I think they've done real good. There's that. Who's that supposed to be in the background? Clearly, we've got Mega Lord of Darkness. Oh, I wish I knew these characters. I'm gonna have to read the book, and I'll learn them all. But yeah, pretty sweet. And then we've got the star. Ooh, I love that. I love what they did with that. The water in this deck is really, it's funny because it's not blood, it is actual water. I thought maybe that for this gruesome deck they would throw a lot more blood in there, but I do believe they left the element of water so far, and that's pretty cool. I love that we've got all the stars, even down to the 7. We've got the 3 here and then the 1 there. Oh, I think my husband said I might have to pause. And we're back. I had to bandage my man up. He had to come home from work because he got his butt kicked by our cat. Cat scratched him real good, but it's like gnarly. So yeah, it's pretty fitting we're on the bloody gory deck. Would you know it? So we have the moon. Oh, I hate when they don't get a crawdad in here on the moon, but this is a pretty cool moon. I love the background. Those buildings are awesome. Wow. The moon himself is really cool. Look at the man in the moon. Isn't that Diablo himself? That's pretty cool. I'm probably wrong in all of this, but I'm having a great time. I hope you are too. Minus all this rambling. I gotta hurry, I guess. I ran out of time, so that's how it always goes. At this point, I want to just throw it all away and start fresh, but the sunflowers! They kept the sunflowers, y'all! That is so cool. Ooh, and there's my horse. Finally, my white horse. Not red eyes, but I'm sure it has red eyes. Be sweet if it did. Oh, that one's really, really, really awesome. This son, he might get the thumbnail. He's pretty cool. And we got Judgment. Ooh, I like the monsters on Judgment. This is a pretty crazy card. Ooh, he's awesome. I love him. I love him. I love him. I love him. We got the world. Oh, how I feel about the world. I do like fun claws. Obviously, I got cool nails on. I don't really get the whole... Oh, no, that's the stone, right? Aren't they all fighting over the stone? Shoot, I know the story. I know the story. I just can't explain it right now. So I'm kind of flustered now. Darn it. Okay, anyway, so that concludes our major arcana. We are moving into minor arcana. We got the Ace of Swords. That is so cool. Now the swords represent your mind, your smarts, and your planning kind of thing. That is so cool. I love his broken arrow. Look at that. Oh, is that eyeballs? We got hidden eyeballs all over the place. This is so sweet. What a good one. That's a beautiful card. Then we got the 2 of Swords. That's really cool too. I love how the feather completes his other... Yeah, I can't tell if that sword's going through him or not, but either way, that's so cool. And the blindfold, of course. Love it. Of course, we did, for once, finally an anatomical heart, as expected, and I'm so happy they did it. Yes. That is very cool. If you look at the details in there, too, how neat. We've got... Oh, man, that's pretty sweet. It almost looks like a mouse, like a... I don't know, that's pretty cool. Props. Alright, and then we got the 4 of Swords. Are you resting or retreating? Wow, this is taking a break. Ooh, I'm loving. I don't know. It is a little bit comic book style art, I guess. I don't know how you would describe this art versus the game, the actual gameplay game. I still really appreciate how cool these pictures look. I think the art is pretty neat. And I love the pops of the bright blood red, like fresh blood. It's not dark dried blood. We've got like fresh blood spray, you know? This is so cool. What a great scheme. I know some people were a little bored by it. It would be cool to see a little bit of slime green in there somewhere, something, but it wouldn't make sense. So I totally get why they did what they did, and I dig it. I can appreciate it. I don't think it's boring at all. I think this would make a really cool spread no matter what. I can't wait to really break it in and use it. We got 7 of Swords. Oh, that's crazy. It's the icky Pope hat thing. That's a pretty cool looking card though. Then we got the 8 of Swords. Oh man, yeah, it's just terrible. And shackles. But you could free yourself kind of thing. You choosing to stay stuck in misery pretty much, but you can free yourself. Oh, I love him. Look at that. He's cool. Look at them horns. Oh, this one's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. He is gorgeous. And we've got the 10 of Swords. That's a good one too. Jeez. Normally it's being stabbed in the back. they just get him on all fronts. Look at that. Okay. Page of Swords. We got... Oh, he's really cool. I like this monster. I like it, I like it. We're getting more into the monsters now, I feel like. Alright, and then we got the King of Swords. He should be awesome. He takes crap from... No, oh no, we're on the Knight of Swords, actually. Yeah, for a second there I got out of order. We got the Knight of Swords. Ooh. Yeah, he's coming in hot and he's ready to kick rear. I wish I could swear so hard on this one. This is perfect. Gotta hold back a little bit for the overlords of YouTube and the almighty Google AdSense. Whoa, Queen of Swords. Holy cow. Yeah, this is the widow. This is the smart, independent. Her man dies in battle. Is she gonna carry on? That's pretty fitting. And then we got the King of Swords. This guy is brilliant. Ooh, I love him, I love him, I love him. I like how these guys in the bottom, like these little demons down at the bottom, they don't care. They're just in misery and they're just moping around. They don't even notice him, really. That's great. He's cool. Then we got the Ace of Wands. Woo, now our wands can represent your spirituality, your passion, and your actions. Some call it like the drama suit. Yeah, I think it's more... I love the club, the spiked club. The weapons are so good. I love it. Loving the weapons. Oh, these guys are gnarly too. This is having the whole world at your feet. Make a decision and balance, all that stuff. And we got 3 of Wands. Ooh. Kind of love his little robe outfit. That's pretty sweet. 4 of Wands. This is like the marriage celebration card. And yeah, that's pretty cute. I like all these little chicks. Or I think they're mostly chicks. Oh, that might be a dude. That might be a dude. They're pretty cool. Alright, 5 of Wands. Oh, wow. I love all their spikes on everywhere. That's so great. It's a good one. Oh my god. That's like alien predator, alien monster. The teeth are fantastic. Oh, actually those long fingers, man, that's really cool. Digging it. I like that they even put the iron cross basically in the O's. In the O's. Nice touch. I see you, I see you. And then we got the 8 of Wands. This one's slightly boring, maybe. This is about just speed and movement and sometimes moving. Actually moving or going on a journey. But that's like coming in hot. And then we got 9 of Wands. Oh, oh my gosh, we got a hottie Dixon. Daryl Dixon with his crossbow. Dude, my brother, a long time ago, he was a hunting guide. This is a fun story. I can say this because he's no longer with us, but he got a new crossbow. And they're, you know, they're kind of illegal here. Well, were allegedly, who knows, but we had it in the house. And for funsies, he shot it off at like the dining room chair. And that sucker shredded. I never watched wood like that just go poof It was amazing. It was insane. It was probably maybe 15 feet away. And I was like, dude, I always thought crossbows didn't seem like that crazy of a weapon, but when you can see what they do in real life, you'd be like, oh my gosh, that's so deadly. That's wild. There's some pressure and amount of force. It's pretty impressive. We got the Ten of Wands. Ooh, he's really cool. I like his eyes. I like the sparkle, a little glimmer in his eyes. Is he, I'm guessing, this is a guess, is this one of the archangels or something, possibly? And then we got Page of Wands. Oh, we got a chick for the page. Sometimes, some decks will do this. Some of them will give them all princesses. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I have no problems when they want to swap out a page with a chick. So that's pretty cool. Her staff is incredible. I would love to learn to spin staffs, but I keep dropping my bow staff on the top of my foot on that vein. It makes me want to die. It's like a pain like no other when you hit that vein on the top of your foot. Oh, swords too. I can't find a light enough set of swords to spin, but I do fire fans and hoops, but would love to switch into, ooh, he's so cool. Would love to switch my way into staffs and swords. It's just a little bit more getting your butt kicked harder. You hit your head with that staff and it's painful. Hurts with hoops too, but way worse. So, oh, that's so cute. The Queen of Wands. You know, honestly, this one doesn't fit for me. The Wands, she is supposed to be like the most seductress one of the gang. And I don't get that from this. I don't know her character in the game, actually. I don't know who this is, but I'm not sure I would agree on that. Maybe I'll check into who she is, but like, Queen of Wands is a sexy mama. You know? She's the queen of passion and seductory. Then we got the King of Wands. Again, also, he is a very passionate man. This one seems fitting. I could see this as him. And I do love, we finally have actual river blood happening here. Fantastic. Props on that one. King of Wands nailed it. Ace of Cups. We are in the cups, and the cups represent emotions and your gut feelings. This is your genuinity, just spilling your heart all over the place, just telling your true feelings. So we got the Ace of Cups. That's a really good looking card. We got the Two of Cups. Ooh. That is basically the Lovers, like the second closest to the Lovers card you can get. It's a couple energy or partnership, I guess, like a business partner. Just excellent balance of giving to someone and you're getting it back just as much. Three of Cups, it's a party. Three of Cups is a celebration. Sometimes it's one too many, like a third wheel, but generally this is the let's party card. I like it. They're celebrating. Oh, I love his helmet. Then we got the Four of Cups. This is about daydreaming, kind of get your head out the clouds sort of thing. That's pretty sweet. Oh, Five of Cups is grieving. So let's see. Yeah, that looks pretty down and trodden there. Yep, good one. Cloaked, being trying to cover up how you feel. And then the Six of Cups. This is a nostalgia card. I'm not sure. I will say right now, I don't know what's happening, but I love it. This is so gnarly and so cool with these chalices. And these, oh, I just love everything about this card. He might get maybe the thumbnail. Wow. This one is gorgeous. Very nostalgic. I'm kind of hoping this is from like the first version of Diablo, just for the fans and for what the card means. That would have been real cool. I don't know if it is, but I love it. Seven of Cups. I adore the Seven of Cups. This is kind of a wish fulfillment, but not. It's like having a lot of choices and none of them are bad. So I really love this card. I wish we had more stuff coming out of these cups, but again, it looks like they went with blood, and I'm perfectly happy with that. We got a blood slaughter slashing. That's what the whole franchise is. It's a horror, gory, underworld, monster game, and I like it. I like when we stick to that. So we got the Eight of Cups. This is walking away. Moving on to better things. It's pretty good. The Nine of Cups. Ooh, this is sitting satisfied in like just you're eating fat, you're drinking well, you are just sitting in all your satisfaction. Life is good. That looks pretty oh my gosh, whoa. Whoa. This is really great. This is the MFN Fairy Tale card. This is things are, you see, you got your whole family, everything is looking fantastic. This one could also maybe make the thumbnail. She is gorgeous. Absolutely incredible. Look at that. The Tentacles. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. Woo. Then we got the Page of Cups. It is, I don't get it. Y'all help me out on this. We have no character in there. Oh, no, we do. We got some, like, flying monkey gargoyles. Forgive me, I'm joking. And some floating towers, possibly? I don't know. How is this the Page of Cups? The Page of Cups is generally a younger person that will do anything to impress you. See, he's got a fish in a cup. This is somebody trying to impress you. And I don't know, maybe the game that's correlates, but it's a tarot reader. I don't get that one. And then Knight of Cups. Oh, he's awesome. Oh my gosh, he's awesome. He's got the red eyes. Oh, he's like a double-headed. That's so cool. Oh, I love it. And I love his rib cage there. Woo. That's my style of monsters. I like him. Okay, Queen of Cups. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. She's fantastic. This is the all-mother, like the love. The all-giver of love. But look at her. She is amazing. Oh, she's absolutely gorgeous. They did wonderful on the Queen of Cups. I can't remember her name. There's a guy too, right? There's also... I love the spider leggy ones. These guys are great. That's really cool. Very proud of this one. Great job, Blizzard. And then we've got King of Cups. This is your almighty dad love energy, just partner energy. Doesn't want to fool around with married energy. I don't know who that character is. Maybe that's correlates to the game somehow. I'm not gonna know. Sorry. And then we're on the final, on the Ace of Pentacles. We are on, the Pentacles represent like the physical, your common sense, and material items. So people always hear coins and are like, money. I want to hear about the money, but it's more about the materials and the skills and the actual, like your job that helps you to earn the money. So gotta keep that in mind. That's so cool. I love like the jewelry. You couldn't tell. That's sweet. And then we got the Two of Pentacles. Here we go. This is the you're trying to bounce. You got a lot of balls in the air, trying to juggle. A lot going on. Finding balance. Three of Pence. This is about building something together as a community. So clearly these two must work together. Guessing. I don't know. I like this guy. I don't know much about. He's cool. Like a lumberjack. Oh, he's wearing a big fur. Oh, I like him. That's my kind of dude. Then we got the Four of Pentacles. Ooh. I like that one. That is really cool. Very sweet. This is about not wanting to let go of what you've got. Hanging on a little too tight to what you've got. Hold on loosely, but don't let it go. That song. So you need to ease up a little bit. And then we got the Five of Pentacles. This is about being left out in the cold or feeling that way. Help is available, but you're not taking it for some reason. I like this. That's a very good... That's a pretty cool perception of that card. I like that. It's a little different, but it works. And then we got the Six of Pentacles. This is about... Oh yeah, he's a gluttonous mofo. Look at this guy. It's about having so much going great that you have plenty enough to give, and people are giving it back to you in different ways, so they're appreciating it. You're given and you're getting appreciated. Then we've got the Seven of Pentacles. This is planting your seeds, working hard, working on the crop, waiting for the harvest. This is just working hard. So you're on your way. I like it. Is that Lilith? I don't know who this chick is, but she's pretty cool. I love his hay fork. It's like, I'm from the far, I know this. What is that called? Been a while, but still. Then we got the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is getting real good at your skill. For me, I call this the Apprentice card. It's really not, but it's kind of just getting real. You are just sharpening your skills, and you are becoming an expert or a master at whatever your craft is. And then we've got the 9 of Pentacles. This is, I kind of wish we didn't have a dude. I don't know this guy's story, but almost always there is a falcon on a woman's hand. She's in a very fruitful garden. This is about things just going your way and being happy and very successful on your own and glamorous luxury. So maybe that's, I like his tool belt. I like what he's got going on there. I like the ones that tinker. That's pretty cool. I don't think it fits for the 9 of Pence, though. That should be a woman, in my opinion. And then we got the 10 of Pentacles. This is generational wealth. This is building your empire with something to leave behind for the generations after you, for your kids and your grandkids. Pretty sweet. Page of Pentacles. Woo, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, we have a woman. I like that. I don't mind when we have the pages be girls, because I can dig that. And then we've got the Knight of Pentacles. He is probably the coolest knight so far. Ooh, and he has the best horse. I love the scythe. I love a good scythe. I'm all about the Reaper. That's so cool. I love it. And I love this, the handle on it's so cool too. I mean, you got another pentagram. Not my favorite, but that's pretty cool. I can appreciate it, alright? I'm hanging in your realm. I'm not down with pentagrams, but, you know, I can appreciate what they symbolize for those who work with them. And then we got the Queen of Pence. Woo! Check it. Yeah, she is the, she's not always the one that makes the money, but she's the one controlling and who handles the money. She paying the bills with that money. So, and then we got the King of Pentacles. And he is glorious. Why was he not with the Queen of Cups? Why did we not do that? Because he's so fantastic. I love this. Look at his big old... He's got like stitches going on. He's got the nip rings. It's so cool. That's perfect. I love it. Very sweet. This deck is incredible. This one just takes me back and makes me smile. This takes me back to Doom when it came out in the early 90s when I was just a little thing. So, first, obligatory, there's our flex test we already did. Gorgeous, gorgeous texture. You can feel the texture. I like the matte with the shine. Absolutely amazing. Let's hurry and do a riffle. And then I believe I must go, and this is long, and I'm so appreciative of your time. I don't know that we're gonna get a riffle, to be honest. With the size of these guys, I don't think I can. Maybe against the table. I don't know that we're gonna get a riffle. We're gonna go for a sideways riffle. That's how we'll do it. That's on the sideways, and you know what? Not bad. Not bad. I can't do a genuine actual riffle. I just can't. But we will try to go vertical, and we can do that. It's hard, but I can make it work. I have tiny little munchkin fingers. Munchkin hands. So this is slightly hard, and you can see I am a pretty rough shuffler, and they are already getting, I can't. I was gonna try to go hand over hand or card over card that way, but I cannot do it. So, whew, they are massive. They are massive. They would be a lot of fun without nails on, to just sit and do this for a long time and just really meditate if you're just kind of a chill person. But boy, yeah, if you want to fly through and get jumpers, you're gonna have to work for them, I believe. This is wild. This is the coolest deck ever. I'm so excited to add it to the collection. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. We're going to end on the 3 of Pentacles. This is working together to build something fantastic for the community. Work with someone. Work with those around you. Work with your family, your friends, and your community. We're going to end on that. Thank you so very, very, very much. This is another long one. I appreciate you very much. Take good care of yourself. Take good care of your kids, your pets, your family. Love yourself, forgive yourself, move on, do something good, build something cool. I love that we end on the build something with your community. Build cool stuff. Do good things. Wake up, kick ass, repeat. Y'all have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye-bye.